Where the people them the people don't come up on the live. Let's go.
Slide to the left, slide to the right. Crisscross, crisscross. Chop, chop, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stomps. Left foot, 2 stomps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees.
Alright people, so good evening. Big up everybody who are there. Big up everybody that is going to check in. And you don't know we do it out here already, you know. Reading we deal with. Reading. Who not like read? I have to start love it. I understand. Who don't like to read? After start love it. Mario and think of Luigi. Them don't know. They don't know what time it is. Yes, gentle people. Big up on yourself again. Today we're out here again. I almost never coming about. Yeah, so I can't do none of that because I'm telling you, so I come. So might as well I just come and do my little thing if I even want 30 minutes, because guess what? You see, when it comes to reading, but I feel like I can learn all of the rules, the man just feel like said that is it. You also need consistency. Consistency with practice, consistency with everything. Right? So today I want to focus on a single sound. Good night, Gloria, how you do? Tonight I want to focus on a single sound. The sound I want to focus on is right? And for those who don't know, that sound is the same as saying So and is the same thing, but them spell different. In stock, you don't know, you know, brother for life, you know, big up, you know. Gloria, it's good that you're good. That's very good. That's a good thing. Now, I always come and I try to explain to you guys how reading works, right? And the way how reading works is not hard, but you have to understand that reading is a skill. It is a skill by itself. Spelling is a skill. It is a skill by itself. So reading is by itself and spelling is by itself. It's two different things, right? But they do coincide. They do correlate with each other. It's like they walk hand in hand, right? Now we are going to look at the sound and I am sure that you can say the sound as long as you can talk, right? It seems like you say like you have a daughter and you say her friend at school, her cousin, her sister, her brother, and if you can say earth, or if you ever feel earth, you hear the you know, it just the same. So that is the sound we're going to look at today. That is the sound we're going to look at in different words, and you're going to see how it have different spelling, but the sound is going to continually be the same. It's not going to be a different sound. Now, we have a word them call search, right? Sir. Now, my thing is, when I am reading, what I like to do is, I like to look for like combination sounds, right? So, for example, the word search. Now, what I try to do is I try to call out the name of the word, and again, the word is search. Now, the next thing that I do is I try to look for the sounds that I am hearing in the word. Like, for example, I would say search, but I realize that I'm hearing that ch, ch, ch. I realize that I'm hearing that ch sound. So what I do is I look for that sound, right? I look for that sound, I look for letters that could be leading to that sound in particular, right? And when I do that, I realize that the CH could be representing that ch sound, because that's what I am familiar with. Now, the next thing that I do, Aisha Moore, oh, you not bring the ice cream for me. You alone just have ice cream in the class I eat. Come show off on everybody else. Make a stay as a Shamor. Shamor, but I like a style of Shamor. Jeez, I'm pissed. But anyways, it's good that you're here. We're happy that you're here. Go and eat your ice cream. Although you mean and you're not getting nobody now. Now, yes, as I'm saying, the word search. When I call the word search, I notice that sound in the beginning part of it. That I notice that sound. So I'm like, okay, I know that this letter can represent that sound, right? So right away I find two sounds already. And why I do it like this is because I want you to visually see the demonstration of it and how you can do it for yourself. This is an easier method where you can find the very first sound and you can find the ending sound, which is the very last one. So it means that if I have three sounds, if I have 1, 2, 3, but I find the sound, the third sound, I'm gonna find the first sound, it automatically means that I now know what that second sound is. Even if I never know before, I have now come to the realization or the conclusion that the next sound that I hear, it must be the middle one, the second sound. So I have s, that is the first sound, and I have ch, which is the last sound. But the entire word is what? Search. So now I am paying attention to what I am here coming after the sound of the s, and I am paying attention to what I hear come before the sound of ch, because I am focused on sounds, right? So that gives me a clue to say, alright then, the sound that I am hearing is sir, search, sir, What it sounds like to me, I am saying, is a word like this, which is sir. Or it could be this, as in circle, right? But what I am pointing out now is that this EAR, right? That EAR sounds like what? It sounds like So even though it is spelled EAR, the sound that it is making in the word search is So that is important for you to know. You now have to put this down in your ledger. You have to put this now in your diary, right? You have to put this now anywhere you write, anything you write, wherever you write it. It could be in your phone. It could have been on somebody's back. It could have been on your skin. It could have been in one book. It can be in your mind. Anywhere you decide to write anything, you can write it anywhere you want. But you must have a book when you come class. So you need to write it down that the EAR, right? The EAR is making that sound in search. That is very important. Neutral divergent, big up yourself, much respect. Very good explanation. I accept that. I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. Now, this is how the word come together, right? The word come together by what? Putting the sounds together. Now that I tell you, now what we are going to do? We are going to rub it off and put them back together one by one, right? Now you have another skill, what them call phoneme addition. This falls under phonemic awareness, right? Phoneme addition falls under the topic phonemic awareness. What is phonemic awareness? Phonemic awareness is you basically getting the awareness of phonemes, right? You becoming more aware of phonemes to be able to use the skills provided so that you can be able to segment the word, add the word, sorry, not the word, but the phoneme. Phoneme is the next, is just a name for sound, right? Phoneme refers to sound, like one single sound. So for example, you see I put a dot right here, so that is one phoneme. What sound does that letter make? If you know the sound what that letter make, you know the phoneme, because the sound is also the phoneme. So you have the sound what we know, what we used to, what that sounds s. That is a phoneme. So now remember the word we are doing is search, you know. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add another sound to it. The another sound that we're going to add is EAR altogether, because EAR combine together to make a phoneme. The EAR can say right? So now what we have so far is we have two phonemes, or we have two sounds, right? So that's how we are putting them together. But we are putting them in a sequence, going from left to right, because that is how we read as well. So not only that we're going to read it, we are also forming the letters that is going to be used to spell it as well. So when you're able to read it at the end, you're also able to spell it, because guess what you're spelling? You're spelling the sounds that you're making. And if you make 3 sounds, you just need to know the letter representing the sound that you're making, right? Now, this is S. This is one phoneme, or this is one sound. This is This is one phoneme, or same one sound. So now you find that we have 1, 2 phonemes. So this is a 2 sound word. It is no far different than if you say me, if you say we, if you say if. Because all of these are what? They are 2 sound words. 2 phoneme words. Right? Now, so far we have 2 sounds. When we put these 2 sounds together, how we do it? We have to make the sound for this letter, which is S. And we have to make the sound for this letter, which is by putting sir. By putting them together, we read so far up to this point and get what we call what? Sir. It sounds very similar to this. It sounds very similar to saying sir. It operates the same exact way with the sounds. Now, this word right here, so, is sir. And the IR combine together to make a phoneme. The S by itself is already a phoneme, because we have single letter phoneme, and we have double letter phoneme, and we have triple letter phoneme, and we have all 4 letters combining together to make one phoneme. Now, when these go together, it say the same thing that this say. But there's a different representation of the sound or the phoneme So right in this case, sir, right in this case, where you say sir, madam, miss, or whichever the case may be in that context, this IR is saying This EAR is also saying the same So when you put these sounds together, you get sir, and when you put these sounds together, you get sir. But the problem comes when it comes to the spelling, because a lot of people don't understand that the letters represent the sound that you're making. So these letters right here in this word that we're going to do, which is search, this EAR represent the sound This IR in this sir represent the sound So you have one but you have different letter combination that can represent the sound People, if that is making sense to you, let me know in the chat. If that is making sense to you, tap the screen. If that is making sense to you, drop a follow. Do something to show some form of acknowledgement that you do understand what's going on. Right? Good. One heart? Good. Now, we're going to remove this because the word we are focused on is what? Search. So now we have two phonemes. We have 1, 2. Now this is our spot for our third phoneme. What is the sound you hear at the end when you say search? When you say search, the sound that you hear at the end, you're going to use letters now to spell that sound. That ch sound. Which letters do you know that make the sound ch? All you need to do now is to put that letter on this slot. CH. Now, you don't even realize it by putting down the letter that represent the sound. Because I said what? S. And I put a letter to represent that sound. And I continue in my sequence. I continue in my direction. I continue in my approach. I continue whatever I continue. But I move from left to right. I am moving from this side over here, which is the left starting point, going to where? The right. So this is where it starts, which means that when you say search, you're going to hear this sound come out first, then this come after, then this come after, and everything that comes after go all the way down here, so. Right? Hope you guys are understanding, you know. Now, what we have done was we had another phoneme. If you notice, this is one single sound, but it's spelled with 2 letters. If you notice, this is one single sound, but it's spelled with 3 letters. It is very important for your brain to know that. Exactly, that same sound is in church. That same sound is in church. Right? It is very important for you to know that when it comes to spelling sounds, that sound can be represented with 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4 letter, or in fact, any letter at all. It can be represented. You have to just open your mind to the fact that it could be represented with any letter. And why I say any letter is because I want you to open your mind. Because the truth is, you might buck up on a word where you have, what do you say now? You might buck up on a word where you're not expecting a certain letter to make a certain sound, but it still do make a certain sound. Right? For example, I'm not trying to show off nobody, you know, but for example, you might learn that this is what? Ch, right? And you come up to a word like this. And one of the things you probably try to say is ch, f, and end up with chef. But the truth is, this spelling does not represent the sound ch in this word. The sound in the word chef, the very first sound in chef, it sounds like you're saying an SH. Chef. Shh. It sounds like you're saying an SH. But the truth is, the correct spelling of chef starts with CH, which means that the sound sh can be represented with the letters CH. The sound ch can be represented with the letter CH. I know it's confusing because it is advanced. It is advanced. One of the reasons why this happens is because you have the words having their original background, the words having their original history, the word having their original culture that them come from, right? Like for example, you couldn't expect say a Japanese person will come to Jamaica, right? And then all of a sudden they're not Japanese anymore. It's the same way how the words them work, right? Consider one word, just use your imagination, right? Personification or whatever the case may be. Let's imagine that this word is a French person. This chef is a French person. If this French person should come to Jamaica, do you think that this French person will not be French because they are in Jamaica? No, they would still be French in Jamaica. So there would be a French person in Jamaica. It is the same way that this word works. Originally, this is a French word. And the way that the French decide that they're going to make a pronunciation for this spelling is the same sound that we know that is spelled with a SH. So that is why that word is chef. That is why it is phonologically pronounced that way. Because when it deals with the sounds, right? The spelling link you back to sounds. So the sound is sh, but really and truly it is spelled with a CH. And this is one of the things that makes spelling become so difficult. Which is why I always say, if you can't spell, it don't mean so you cannot read. You can read, and also maybe you can read brilliant, but that don't mean so you can't spell. Why? Because there are two different skills. Now, next thing. You have to look at some words first before you're able to spell them. When I say you have to look at some word first, you really have to look at the word first, understand the word, and then now you're able to break up the word in such a manner like how you see I have been doing it. Right? Who can spell the word onomatopoeia? Can somebody spell the word onomatopoeia? Can anybody on this live spell the word onomatopoeia? Anybody wanna guess? Tryingly? Mario says he don't wanna try. Sexy Sasha, she don't wanna try. That's one answer. Now we have somebody who try who says onomatopoeia. So the correct word is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Anybody else wanna try? At least one more person or two more person. Shamor, stop idling at the back of the class with the ice cream. Come now, put on the ice cream. Ice cream time over. Class time now. Tiwana, how you stay? You just walk in the class with the ice cream just to see him. I walk past the teacher. Anybody else, Claudia? Try it, wait. I don't see you try it. I don't see it in the chat. Type it in the chat. So, trying to spell word like... Alright, so Demar say he went and find the correct spelling. Now, this is a perfect example as why some words you have to look at them first. You have to literally look at them first. Because, me I gotta be honest, me don't know what kind of word that. I don't know who write this word. I don't know who make it up. I don't know who decide to spell it. I really don't know. But me can't bash it. Me can't blame it and say, alright then, them never did have to do it so. Whichever the case, me can complain all more, me can bawl all more, but at the end of the day, if somebody asks me to spell onomatopoeia and me don't spell it correct, it wrong. Me could have cussed all more. Now, me really don't know what kind of word this. This is an advanced word. Which means if me just come and say, alright then, Shamor spell onomatopoeia, I know that it's a high percentage chance that if Shamor has never seen this word before, the percentage chance of she getting this word is a bit slim. Because this word no follow no rule, no pattern, no nothing. The word that does, boy, I don't know. The word I want some ice cream, brother. The word I want a ice cream. Me don't know what kind of word this, who make it, but me know say it is coming from the historical background what it have. But wonderful, right? Me know say it have come from somewhere with a historical background. Which means it no matter how onomatopoeia sound in your head, and it no matter how you decide to spell it, you have to spell it the way that they already have it written down, say it is to spell that way. You have to spell it in a way where them already did use it long time when I come. So what happens is that the one Tiwana, she talk bad. So when she come now and tell Shamor the word, she probably left off piece of it. So what happens is that now when Shamor get the word now and come tell me, she come tell me with piece of it, missing. But because Tiwana don't talk bad and she probably have list down, she probably have a call one letter, but it even sound like one letter where, you know? So it just chew off Shamor now and Shamor just take that and start run with it because the one Shamor know sometimes she just like sit down on her back of class and don't want to do no work. So sometimes you know so she kind of lazy. So she just take anything where anybody say and just run with it. She not decides alright then she go do her own research and find out for herself like how Demar find out for himself and them look away there. You know what I say? People, don't take me serious. I don't know this person personally. I not try slander them, but them there with me. Them always there with me, so I just trouble them. So don't go trouble them and go tell them about them lazy and them something there because I know them quite hardworking. Right? But may I say, back to the point, for you to spell a word like this, you have to say oh God. I am sorry, Shamor. I am sorry. I know the ice cream will get to your head, you know, because it's probably cool. But I am sorry. But may I say, back to the point, people. If you don't look at this word before, it is going to be a heck of a word to spell. Right? Now, this word is what? O, no, ma, to, and watch you now. Them said that is P. And them said that is Onomatopoeia. So over here so is yeah, you know. And over here so is P, you know. Right? But here why I break up word or I break up word. Because me I search for the sound. So guess what them tell me say now? Them tell me say when me pronounce a word that is P. Then if that is P, it mean to tell me say, right? It mean to tell me say, this right here so is making one sound and this right here so is making one sound. Now me know say this right here so sound like the same thing what EE sound like. Right? Or it just sound like one long E. Which tells me that I need to look out for this combination. Because this combination is a slight chance that it will have words that sound like E. I think there's a word called enology. I think it's spelled like OENOLOGY. Probably somebody can just look up that on Google for me. But there's a word we actually called enology, if I'm correct. Right? Somebody can fact check me. I think it have to deal with the study of wine. Wine where Shamor and Tiwana love drink. Me say they love group up and drink them red them red wine and them Moscato and them. But the point is, people, I'm saying, right? Whenever I break up the word like this, I find clues within the word. Right? I find clues within the word that I can take and use for another word. So I realize that this is P, right? Adonia, big up yourself. I realize that this is P, this right here, so this alone is saying E. Because if I put P and E together, I get P. So it must means that this is saying E. And if this is saying E, that means I need to lock that in my brain. When I lock that in my brain now, see it over here so now, enology. Also, if we don't lock this in my brain, because remember I'm telling you it's advanced, complex, and confusing class. Right? We are going to take off this one correct. And look how them take we for fool now. Just look how them take we for fool. Oh, you going to tell me say this is E, and then now you will come tell me say that is shoe. So, one trick I go on with a word then. What me need to find out. One trick I go on in another word what me need to find out. What go on in another word what me need to find out. That OE there I want problem child. Me nah tell you who it behave like, you know, but them name started S and them name probably started T. But me nah call a name, but just I say, you see? These are some of the things that, in order to be good readers, right? These are some of the things that you have to pay attention to. You have to understand that these things are possible. You have to understand, say, it's a whole ball game to itself. You have to just come and learn it. It was here before you was a child. And you was a child and you grew up and you learned for the most part. So you have to just continue learning as it is. Because it already exists and you come and learn what exists already. But when it comes to spelling, people, me personally, me can't spell. But me can't spell. Me can't spell, you know. But I can spell. And what I mean by that is, there is not many words where I will give me too much problem for if me a write. If me a write, me a spell, right? But if me buck up on somewhere, me know say me need more consultation or me need more input or me need more information. Me just go check the Dr. Google. Me just go check Google and find out what Google has said, because the Google can't say the pronunciation that it don't go by. The Google can't say the pronunciation when it don't go by, and the Google have to say the pronunciation when it go by. So when me go know and me go listen to what Google has say, me I say, oh, the part there is what? Shh, and the part that is ooh. So then that means I want to put shh and ooh together, me get shoe. Ah, then that means that if this sound like shh, like Shamora tell me be quiet, then me know say me get that part there. So if me have shh and the word is shoe, it means that ooh missing. So then that means say me have shh and ooh. So right over here, see, you see just like how this mark ooh, this OE is also ooh as well as E. Me know it confusing. I know it is confusing. You don't have to tell me. Me know. Because me don't know where them people did that think about back. Like them never have nothing to do. Like how them have so much time for make the word them in such a way where, why, may I tell you. But, you see the thing is, they had their culture. Right? It come like a person who is a Christian or another person who is Jew or another person who is Muslim. They have the culture that they go by. They have the religion that they go by. They have them things where them prefer, where them go by. So them build up on that, right? Them build a nation on that. And then now we come after all that was created and built. And we come now and learn it now and I use it now. That's one of the things why everything's so confusing. Because it is coming from way from 15 BC, from BC, from both 10 BC, 3 BC, all of them BC, the 300 BC, you them talk about before Christ and all of them things, them something that come from far. And what happens is that sometimes I have a person who talk bad like DJ Kurt, him a DJ and he must say, yeah, but you know, you must say good enough, but you just take what him say and you just run with it. So you now gonna call a wrong word to somebody, then the wrong word there, that person they take it and gonna call it what them feel like to call it to. But guess what? You cannot change the spelling because the spelling is linked back to the original, the culture. The text linked back to, you can't remove the text. And this is why you have so much words today with silent letters. When you have them with silent letters, over the time them lose some form of pronunciation. A person might have list tongue, a person might have bad, but you can't take out the original spelling because you lose the root foundation of the word. And you never want to do that. Because sometimes these words, by looking at them and breaking them up a certain way, it leads you back to the original meaning of what that mean in a Greek, what that mean in a Latin, and stuff like that. So people, me not advise you, know. Me I tell you know what me do. Me I show you what me do. If you don't feel like it makes sense and you want to come use it, use it. But me know that these are some of the things that you want probably never see nobody do it before. I'm not crazy, me crazy. Right? I could be, but I am not. So, you know that go. But I am saying though, to be able to spell a word, it is hard for me to just come and tell yourself to spell 100 million word. Because the spelling that, the way how it spell, might not in your vocabulary, in your mind, in your imagination, none at all. Right? But spelling is good. Don't get it wrong. Spelling is good. Now, me look on a word like this, me never know it. But Tina come tell me say, yo, the word that is onomatopoeia. So me break it up. Or me break it up so that me can see which part is making what. One single phoneme. Exactly. them ask for the origin because the origin plays a huge important role in how the word is spelled. Because the sound them very tricky. Right? Sound them very tricky. Somebody come and tell me say that this is onomatopoeia. Then therefore me can break it up myself. So now in my mind, I know that this could be E and I know that this could be O. So I have that written down. I have that locked in. So I know say when I see them again, I know say I'm more problem that for me. Because I don't know which one of them it going to be. So, you see what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, back to the original thing what we are do. We are do a lot of right? I hope that makes sense to you, no? I hope I say something where makes sense. And yeah, I hope you learn. Right? Now, right here, so you look, you see one phoneme, and you see another phoneme. In all, this is what? 2 phoneme, right? And this is what? 3, 1, 4 letters. So, I always try to tell you guys that, you see the letters are not so much important when it comes to reading. They are important, you know. But what you focus on mostly is the sound. Now, you know that this is right? I know say it can mean ear like ears, where like you have ears by your head, like you can listen through them. But in this context, this EAR is not saying that. And again, a man might say, you buy one car and in go buy film car at the same looking car, but it not sound like how for your sound. It don't sound like how for your sound, you know, because he put on muffler. He make it look different, he put on spoiler. One of them a burp and one of them a belch. Yeah, I see him car, you know. But one of them sound so good like it's a Mustang GT, Ferrari, whatever the case may be. And one of them sound like one old Leland Chuck. Right? It look the same. But don't be confused because people are crafty. Some people just want to know so them confuse you and them job is done. Some people just want to know so them are confuse you and them day gone good. Just to mash down your day. So them want to come and them want to tell you something where say, yo, that are no years, you know. That. Listen, man. It advanced and it tricky. But when you understand the principle, which I come and try to teach you guys, the principle, nobody can trick on when you do it the way you want to do it. Because when you get a word like onomatopoeia, you know say, nobody can just get up and just get that for spell so. They can, you know. But it is up to you to make sure say you go listen and look back on the correct word and look on the correct spelling and see what play a trick, and make sure say them don't trick you. No. Reading work like this. This is one sound. This is one sound. These are what we're focused on. The sound, the single phoneme. The single phoneme. Now, when I say I know say you don't hear 4 letter. 3 letter. When I say and what sound this make? Are the sound them we use for read. When I ask you what sound a letter they make, nobody feel like say something different to put in the word. Are the same thing we put in the word. If it is L, we put L in the word. So we have L, Earl. And we get what? Uncle Earl. Bobby Earl. Mass Earl. Because what happened? When you say Earl, and I bet you any money you have in your pocket, and even if you don't have none, like, me not call what she named the, but yeah, even if you don't have none, I promise you that you will hear the 2 sound them where you put together, which is and L to get Earl. You can try it now. Just try it, type it in the chat, and tell me if it makes sense. And then guess what? Don't just stop at Earl. We are going to do another thing what we call what? Substitution. So with the phonemic adding. So that is there. Adding is putting something that was never there. So I had something extra to it. Right? Now we can substitute what was there with another letter. That is a skill. By taking out that letter and putting in another letter is a skill. It is a skill. It is one skill under the phonemic awareness umbrella. It is a skill is as simple as that. You can take it out, which is a skill, and you can put in something, which is a skill, and the action of the both of them to combine is substitute, which is a skill. A 3 skill that you do, I not even know say you perform skill. I mean not talk code skill. Yeah, I mean not talk baby gardener skill. I talk your common sense skill as it relates to reading. What sound this make? This are the sound we are going to use in the word. So now we know say this say and we know say this say earn. That's how we get the word. That's how we use the sound put together to form the word. That's what we do. Who is not getting that? Who is not understanding that? Somebody talk to me. Right? Now, you have that. This is one sound. This is one phoneme. Let me put it in a little box. Because some of them me get last week from, what she name them? I not call her name, but I don't want to get no more. They will have EAR. This is 2 box. Treat it as 2 phoneme. Treat it as 2 sound. You can look on these like flashcards, you know. We can put a L so. And we left from earl to earn to pearl. So earn, pearl. People. Reading, the skill, blending is not hard. Right? The whole language itself, hard, complex, challenging. But you can get there with practice. If you practice the things that are minuscule or minimal, you can get there. You definitely can get there. Right? You just want to practice the right things them. Now, we have earn, we have hurl, and me can put a hell right there so, and me get what learn. Because I am now putting these sounds together. This is one sound by itself, one sound by itself, one sound by itself. Now I have learn. Anybody learning anything? Anybody learning anything? Me I go now one more. As it relates to this. This is and this over here so is one sound. People, you don't notice there's some two sound thing I go on? I don't know what heap of sound. I just 2 sound I work with, you know. Earth. Now you know say this can also sound like one what? Depends on how good or how bad you talk. It all have to deal with how good and how bad you talk. You remember me say some people, well, me not call them name, but some people on the live would be right now, them name probably started S or probably started T. But here what? Now them know. Say when them say earth, because you can say earth. When I say earth, it not sound different than if you really earth, like your feelings earth, you know. It sound like you say earth, where you run up and down upon earth, planet earth, Mercury, Mars, earth, Jupiter, earth. Me not talk about you drape up nobody, top down nobody, and them look a thing that for them feel hurt. Like how them hurt my feelings. But me never feel hurt, so I just come out because I know so I still up on earth. And because I up on earth, I no need for earth, because I there earth. So I whole heap of earth, but I no whole heap of earth because you're there earth. People, don't make me confuse, you know. Don't make me confuse, you know. The original thing is this. The EAR says And this over here, so if you can say earth, then that means that the sound that is next in earth, that is how it is spelled with those two letters. Advanced class. Now, I'm just telling us say EAR say earth, no? Alright? Can somebody spell the word nerd? Can somebody spell the word jerk? Can somebody spell the word Bert? Somebody spell Bert, somebody spell jerk, and somebody spell nerd. I dirt it here. I never dirt me say Bert. Bert sound like you just start with baby. Bert. Nerd. Bert. Alright. So here one now. That is Bert. And this is also Bert. So if I come up to you and say Bert, D-man, you're clicking up. If me come to you now and say Bert, you don't know which one of them me talk. But when I say Bert, I two of them say one time. Because guess what? You remember me telling you say the spelling leads to meaning? The spelling leads to meaning. And the spelling leads to something else. So when I say Bert, like that one up here so with ER, it leads to boat and ship and dock and them thing there. But when they talk about Bert, it leads to a mother, hospital, children. Because the spelling is important. The spelling is important. You have to remember that. You have to know that. It is still pronounced the same way. And if it is still pronounced the same way, that means that you can separate them as this or as this. So right away we have to use sense and realization. For say if this is Bert and this is it means that this spelling is also So this and this spelling is Alright, I log that in. I log that in on my brain. Anybody see that? Does anybody see that? Now we have jerk, right? We have nerd and we have jerk. Now, these are three phonemes in the word jerk. Anytime you call the word jerk, you get them three sound there. J, k, jerk. Right? I know I love on the fried chicken, you know. But I know a lot of people love them jerk chicken too. I know I love on the pork, you know, pot roast and them thing there, you know. But I know a lot of them love the jerk pork too. So I now left out on the jerk for season up with on a look at jerk seasoning and them look at thing there with the pimento and them thing there. But when it comes to calling the word jerk, you have to make 1, 2, 3 sound. Now there's a skill, another skill that them call segmentation. What is that? That is when time you can call the word jerk, and you hear the sound run at the end, run at the what they so? We say k. You say jerk. K. You see that sound there? That sound there is a sound when you use when you talk. That sound there is a sound when you use in a reading. That sound there is a sound when you use over and over and over and over and over and over every single day. Tik Tok police, big up yourself. Lawful. Me say the sound k, you use it over and over and over and over. Because if you say kick, you use it. If you say pick, you use it. Listen, man. You use that sound over and over, but you don't know. You see that sound there? You also use it. Earth, ers, ver, ter. You use it over and over, but you don't know. But me just try show you say the sound it can spell with E-A-R, it can spell with E-R, it can spell with I-R, and guess what? Night nurse. Yeah, man, night nurse. We are take off the night though, even though it's night. You see the word nurse? You hear the in the word ner. Right? And in this case, it is the UR that is making that sound. Because if you put you get ner. And this S over here, so what? Nurse. Now, if you want ice cream check a pass. I don't know if you're not going to hear it, but hey. Now you have the letter E on the end right there, so you see it? This E is silent. Majority of the time, most time, almost all of the time when you see a letter E on the end of a word in English, it is silent. Now, look here. This is a magic E. And you probably wonder why this is not a magic E too. But when you talk about single vowel, it comes back to a single vowel. But this is not a single because the U and the R combine together to form one thing. So that E they don't come back to make that U there say it long sound. You understand? The U and the R form together as a team to get In this case, this is a single vowel. So this is a magic E because this come back and tell this one say, hey, yo, say your name. What your name, boss? Say your name. But in this case, it cannot do that because this is not a single vowel here. This is a combination. This is a combination. Right? I'm open and I get this thing here now because, hey. Well, we did say IR sound right? So, just some words with IR again. Every IR we see right here, so in these words, them say Whether it is chirp, whether it is bird, whether it is girl, whether it is bird, whether it is dirt, the same it is coming back. So you have to know, so when you hear the one sound, that one sound that can have many different spelling. That is important for you to know. That is something you need to know. Now, watch out now, you know. Because one of the things you me crazy, you know, but it's not me. Watch out word I know. Yo. People now see. People now see. Wonderful Shamor. Yo, me love Shamor though. She pay attention. The ice cream that make you active. Yeah, man. Ice cream check your ear now. I can't want to buy ice cream, but I'm not buying none because I already eat too much already in our class. Yo. So people, now me I show you how you have words with OR. And the OR, even the OR is saying Oh, you get that? Where that come from? Oh, where that come from? Now, this lead to the next point what I'm gonna make. Because I'm telling you, say, when you can't just get up and just one spell word out and never see it. But I've actually looked on some of the word them because the origin and everything and the culture and all of that, the historical background of the word. Now, I'm gonna tell you, say, me expect you to know some of these things. Me not expect you to know some of them. But there is somebody in the world who already know. Which means at some point in time you may need a mentor. You may need a guide. You may need somebody who actually know this thing so that them can help you with this thing. Like me know say Shamor know enough so me can send you say yo go and make Shamor help you. Because you have somebody who actually know and can guide you in the way where you can get it so that you can get it when you're ready to get it. So you can help somebody else guide. You can help somebody else. You can be a guide for somebody else. You understand what I say, people? At some point in time, when we are going to need guidance and we are going to need help. Worse when it comes to learning English. Worse when it comes to learning English. Believe, we are going to need help. Some of we need guidance. And that's why Tik Tok. Mr. and Mrs. Tik Tok. Please leave me alone. Now, as I say, sometimes we need guidance. We need to see somebody and do this something what we need to do. We need to see somebody to observe them, to see what them do. Sometimes we need somebody to guide you in the way where it is correct to do this or it is correct to do that. Because we're not going to know everything. You could have bright, you could have brilliant, it no matter. We are not going to know everything. Whereas if you are just probably about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or probably about 40, but you never go to school, go learn none of them something or nobody never teach you them something. Yeah, man. You're going to need guidance. And that's why we're telling you, say, you can book on a private lesson, you can book on a private session, you can book on a private appointment. That way nobody in it for telling you, say, oh, that the one that can't read. Big man like you can't read, big woman like you can't read. That's not the energy where we entertain. Oh, somebody can't read? Good. Them will get help. Good. That is even better. Somebody can't read? Them will get help. Them will invest in themselves. Forget better. Them will spend time, their attention. Forget better. So when you subscribe to the you can't read and you're 45 and you're 50. We're not upon that. We're not there for bring down nobody. Because there is something where we can do. Because if you send me go to hospital if I go put on a band-aid on somebody, I might probably use the razor and cut them more. Not knowing say me I do the wrong thing because I don't know nothing about that feeling. But somebody else know about it. So make them go and do it. Me know about this. Sounds me like, sounds me deal with. And me can show you how the sound them. Me can help guide someone in the right direction. And me can help guide someone, well, me not call a name, in a one direction where it's not really, but left that there so. But we are dealing with the right direction. Because we not dealing with no fall off thing. Yeah man, 2026 will come. And when 2026 come, a lot of we supposed to be in a better position. And what is going to get us there is reading. If we don't read, something going to name our supper. Something is going to name our supper. Right? So, for those who love it, make sure you don't put up on the food. Good for no make somebody else name on the supper. Now, the sound of this double is what? Bo. Right? And this is what? So now you have these two. Bo, You put these two together, you get what? Brr. Brr. What sound this letter S make? The letter S make what? S. When you put all three together, you get worse. The word is not worse, people. We keep on lifting off that sometime. So we have to put it on. Worst. So the word is worst. Yeah, man. The same principle apply. Work. Work. All of the sounds them that is in this word is the same sound them you hear when somebody say it. All of the sounds in this word is the same sound them you put back together when you want to call it. That is just the truth. There is no other way around it. Right? Work. This one down here, sir. Bo, watch you now. You have word and you have work. The only thing is different is these two letters over here, sir. This is a skill. Substitute the letter K for D. Substitute the letter D for K. It is a skill. It's called substitution. You substitute something for something. Right? You have razor or razor. But most people will say razor. So the OR right there so is making that sound. You have debtor. Some people will say debtor. But you have the OR, depending on who is talking, saying right? Now, we have the one sound and we have ER making the sound We have UR making the sound We have IR making the sound We have EAR making the sound Wanna notice anything about all of them something the way I say so far? Who notice anything? Tell me what you notice. Who notice anything? Tell me what you notice about these spellings so far that says Anybody notice anything? Everything behind the R is silent. Well, not necessarily, because everything that comes before the R actually comes together with the R to actually give you that sound. So if you was to separate it like this, right, and put this way out there so where them don't have no association, all of these would have practically have a different sounding. But really and truly, it is when it comes with the R that gives it that that and that Right? You must find these in what we call bossy R syllables. That's where you must find them. They spell different, but they have the same sound. You can also refer to them as what we call homophones. Right? So the homophones are just the same one them where them sound the same. So when you say at one time you say it, but the one time you say it, it bridge back to 1, 2, 3, 4, and possible others who I'm on the list right here, so. Right? Dark it's big up yourself, you know, bro. DMR. Now, with the focus on this, Go put back some attention upon this. Now you understand, say all of them say this is where the problem come down. Because you're saying that's a right? So why is that? Why is this word not fair? Right? Or why is this word not Because you see, even though this can say and not just alone it can say. I never understand. This word is what? Fair. So you can say that this is saying a little air, like air. It sounds like actually air, like when you breathe, air, fair. It not sound different from justice, fear. These two are homophone. Fear, fear. But you notice this EAR? What would this say sound like In this word it does not. In that word it does not. Near, peer, where. So this EAR in this word sound like it is saying ear, 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 ear. Whew. People, English is problem. Problem. But that is all me have for you today, no? That is all me have for you for today. Boy, I don't know if I learn nothing, because I don't feel like I learned nothing a while ago. I feel confused more than how I just start. But I know that's how the thing go. You have advanced spelling, advanced sounds, tricky words. And, you know, we are going to reach some of them there at some point in time. And we can't go around it. Right? We can't go around it. We cannot go around it. Now, learning to read deals with sound. It really deals with sound and the ability to put sounds together. If you don't have the ability to put sounds together, to recognize the sounds that you're putting together, it makes everything going forward difficult. Because now you're going to have to spell a word like onomatopoeia and you're not going to know if you even right. Because you don't know how to break down the sounds them individually. So because it's already a challenge for you to break down the sounds individually. When you get the letters them now to break them down, it make everything increasingly harder. Right? But if you have the ability to hear how many sounds you're hearing, that is very important. Now make your eye trick you. Listen what your ears say. Because if you shut your eye and talk, and you say, hey, I promise you're going to hear the sounds when in the word, hey. If you say call, you're going to hear all of the sounds that you put together to make the word call. And you can listen to them and slow down the word so that you can be able to put back these sounds back together again. That is important. Right? I hope you learn something. I hope you understand something. And notice, me now come back out here till next week Saturday, you know. Well, not next week Saturday, but this week Saturday, because the week started already. Me now come back out here till Saturday. I don't think I'm coming back before Saturday. I think I'm coming back Saturday. Messi, me believe you. Me believe you, Messi. I'm confused though. But that is not the correct way to spell confused. C-O-N-F-U-S-E. Confused. So, I am not coming back out here till Saturday. And Saturday is going to be a special day. Right? You know, it is going to be a special day. Because that day is special, is it? Well, this is Kimar reading class, you know, so I guess I can just pick the first part of it and say Kimar. Wait, then I see much Annette the here. Miss Annette, good night. Miss Annette, good night. Miss Annette, good night. I 3 different Annette that, you know. Well, I never 3 the here, but I 2 misses still. But the Annette them, big up on yourself. Now, as I said, I'm not come back out here till Saturday. Next week Saturday. If you don't want to see me before Saturday, you have to book an appointment. Wait! Shamor! Wait! Yo! Shamor go call her mother upon me. Mommy, I'm glad you come. Shamor I misbehave. Shamor I eat in a class. Shamor I disturb everybody. Shamor I say I want to give her a proper beating, look more, see? Where she go eat out the food and thief out the meat this morning. But big up yourself, mommy. You know, Shamor every day we do you keep the vibes and make sure it's so nice and yeah man, see next one day. A Shamor friend that a ringleader them, you know. Ringleader. Yes man. But you know, the vibe is good. Them there with me and and that's why she get so much trouble because she just free about the place and can do anything. I know say the belt now go reach across her back so quick. Okay, now I understand. I'm glad they tell me because I have to go draw her up now. I'll drape up things she upon it, but hey. But thanks for checking in, mommy. Yeah man, thanks for checking in, you know. It's wonderful, it's a good vibes. You know? Whichever day I will do, I keep the vibes. I hold the peace. I joke me I make, you know. I don't want you go beat her and then next thing me hear say police come take her away from you and all of them something there, you know. You know, I just so we roll over here, so. Just love and peace and unity. So, yeah man. She go and good in her class. When I say nothing bad about her. Right, rest of class, right? But as I say, Saturday, next week Saturday, I think I go come back out here in the morning Saturday. Saturday is a special day, you know. Special for me and everything. But I still a come give you know, a little piece or something. Come learning still have to go on. Every day. Right? And then 6 o'clock in the evening, we are go over 876 LB and done audit law. So, you know, them people are people who them a fight for we as Jamaican. We might not know the fight what them a do, but you know, them talk about lawful things and lawful topics and them thing there, you know, your rights and your protected rights and them thing there. So for those who want tune in, you know, next week Saturday, 6 p.m. 876 LB or done audit law over there, so me I go there. Cause you know I'm a student just the same as I come here and try to teach someone one thing. So Saturday, you can look out for me Saturday. Mostly in the morning, as I say, it's a special day. Don't miss it. Make sure you're not out here. And Shamor, I go teach a class because I just get permission from my mother. Say, she if come teach a class. So, anything where she not learn, you know, she in a problem now. Because she did fear write in her book. So, if she not write in her book and take her notes, a problem. You see it? People, I go run. Yes man, I gotta take good care of her, man. Me hear she there say she want to change her name. So probably she want to name Annette and you name Shamor. So when she come, I go call her Annette. So when she come, I say, I'm gonna say, Miss Annette, big up herself. She supposed to know say she be and talk. Because she said she had changed her name. So I hope you can let her feel one. You know what funny? I'm not gonna say it still, but people, it was a good evening. I love the vibes and everything. For everybody else, I'm gonna big up it. I'm big on open up because you don't know. Jacqueline, you know, One Skeptic, King, Dr. Love, Tiwana, big up yourself, Raja, Karen, Tanisha, we are hiding on the back, you Tanisha, next ringleader, you know, but, you're the quiet ringleader, but, you know, Marlon, big up yourself, Philip, K1 Mommy Dark Edits, big up yourself, you don't know, Claudia, Pablo Anne-Marie, Miss Lee, Raj, Dimar, Finesse Cleaning, One Art, Calvin, big up yourself. But people, the takeaway message is this. The letter EAR, right? In some words it says and in some words it says ear. The sound can be spelled with different combination of letters. Can spell with EAR, can spell with UR, can spell with ER, can spell with IR, can spell with OR. Right? So you already know say it's gonna be tricky. But when you have the skill to hear somebody say the word like them say dark, you can listen to what the sounds that is being made. Dark, right? Run. So you can break up these sounds, and the sounds you want to break up. Forget about the spelling. Put the spelling one side. Don't try spell it. Focus on the sounds that you're hearing, right? Focus on the sounds that you're hearing, right? And for those who don't know what to call a reading teacher, you can just call me Kimar. Just same like how you see it. Kimarreadingclass, Kimar, Kimar. Yeah, man. So, that's it for tonight. Again, Saturday. During the week, I might post 2 videos just so you can see it. But Saturday again before I come back. Saturday is a special day. We are going to turn up the scheme. So people, thanks again for tonight. Thanks for coming out. And for all of the people who me are trouble, I apologize. I'm sorry for trouble, you know. I don't mean for trouble, you know. But I'm just glad someone there with me and I'm there with you. So, big up on yourself. Have a great night. Right? If you're in a problem, reach out to a friend. If you have issues, reach out to a friend. Don't make it pile up on you. And then now we hear say somebody not there, somebody missing, somebody this, somebody that. We don't really want to hear that. So take care of the mental health, people, and take care of yourself. Talk to somebody. Take a walk by the beach. Buy an ice cream if you have to buy an ice cream. Just take a run. Take a walk. Go to the gym. Do something. Play some football. Play some cricket. You understand? Just keep your mind active. So that way, you know, less things that are negative will come up on the mind. Find a book. Read something. Find a video. Watch something positive. Right? So, I'm leaving you with that for today. And hopefully come Saturday, we're out here again. So enough love, enough respect. Big up on yourself.